welcome to my channel today. My name is Teeangers. Thank you for being a part of my channel. Thank you for your likes, for your comments. Thank you for subscribing. To my newcomers, thank you very much for being a part of my channel. I really appreciate this. This is from my heart to you. Before I proceed, I'd like you to please click on the subscribe button if you haven't done so. This is to help you get more updates on my subsequent videos, and also click on the notification bell. It's going to, of course, make you get notifications on my videos after now. Now today I would like to talk on a topic which is very crucial. Yes, Sunday is Valentine. Valentine is it's very close, and it just occurred to me that parents need to have some discussions with some set of people before that day. And today I'm going to be focusing on the teenagers. Yes, I'm going to be focusing on teenagers. That part of everybody's life is very crucial. Yes, it is very, very important. There is a lot of there's a lot of things going on in the lives of these young ones at this stage, and they want to explore, they want to see a lot of things, they want to do a lot of things. Now, as parents, who have gone through that stage, it is important that we let them know, that we sit them down and have this kind of discussion with them. That is why I am here today. So the topic for today is going to be 3 things you should tell your teenagers before Valentine. That is the discussion we will be having here today. Yes, so Valentine is a very, very, it's a time a lot of people try to explore. They do a lot of things. It's a time people express love, yes, to themselves. They buy themselves gifts. There's a lot, there's a lot of energy around. People tend to talk about love, even those that do not know exactly what it means. They talk about it. They want to explore. They want to do things here and there. Yes, I know, but it is important that we let these young ones who are just exploring the world know stuff about that day, know things about that day, before that day, and even after that day. The first discussion I will be talking on here today that we need to have with our teenagers is that we should let them understand that there is consequences for everything. Yes, there is consequences for every step they will take in life. So let them know that Valentine is just a day. It's just a day in a month or in a year. And whatever decision, whatever step it is that everyone takes on that day, they will bear the consequences. Remember, the word of God says that for he who does wrong, he's going to receive the consequences of the wrong he does on earth. And whoever does right will also receive the consequences. So let them know that for everything they do, for every action they take on that day, there is a consequence. It could be right or wrong. So it is important that you let them understand the consequence of being involved in premarital sex, the consequence of being involved with somebody just for that day. Let them know the implication of every step they take, especially on Valentine's Day and after Valentine's Day. This is the kind of discussion we should have with our teenagers before that day. Another discussion I would like us to have with our teenagers before Valentine's Day is self-love. Yes, let your teenager understand the importance of loving themselves. Let them know that their identity is not in getting love from another person, getting love from a guy, or getting love from a woman. Let them know that their identity is in Christ. Let them know who they are. Let them understand self-love. Let them know that they cannot love the other person without loving themselves first. And they need to cultivate the habit of loving themselves, of being able to appreciate themselves and knowing who they are. So let them know what self-love is all about. One of the ways you can help them express self-love is to help them, encourage them to get gifts for themselves without having to wait for another person to get gifts for them. Let them love themselves. Let them take care of themselves. You can also get gifts for your girl child or for your boy child on that day or before that day. Let them get love from home. Let them know the importance of falling in love with themselves before falling in love with another person. Remember, Valentine is just a day, and the consequence of whatever they do on that day or before that day, they will always get it in future. So first of all, let them know the consequences of doing what is inappropriate before Valentine's Day, on Valentine's Day, and after that day. And secondly, let them understand the importance of loving themselves. Because the truth is, you cannot love the other person without loving yourself. When they love themselves, they can make the right decisions. When they love themselves, they can wait for the right person at the right time. When they love themselves, they wouldn't wait for the other person to give them gifts before they appreciate themselves. They can get gifts for themselves. Take good care of themselves. Be the best. Value themselves until the right time when they are ripe and mature for a relationship. Another discussion I would like you to have with your teenager is peer pressure. Yes, peer pressure can either make you or mar you. Okay, why do I say this? Peer pressure can be positive. When you are pressured to do the right things, it is a very good one. It's a good side of peer pressure. Yes, I wouldn't want to relate peer pressure with just negativity. Peer pressure can actually be positive, but trust me, when there is pressure to fall in love, when there's a pressure to just get gifts from people or to just be with somebody on Valentine's Day, to make the world know that you've gotten a partner, that you have a relationship, that you're with a man or with a woman, that is the wrong pressure. Let them know that peer pressure will not pay eventually if it is negative. If it's just trying to prove to the world that you have somebody, or if it's just trying to do things that you ought not to do on Valentine's Day. Peer pressure will not pay eventually. Remember the word of God that says, be not conformed with the world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. That is when you will know what the will of God is, if it is good or it is bad. Now, St. Paul also said it in the word of God, that am I to please man or to please God? Whose approval do I want? Is it the approval of man or the approval of God? So let them know the importance of pleasing God with their bodies. Let them not conform to pressure from their mates, from their peers, or from their friends. Let them know that peer pressure can lead them down the lane that could be dangerous eventually. Let them understand the importance of waiting, of loving themselves. Let them understand the importance of knowing who they are. Let them know particularly what consequences is. This is going to help them in waiting, understanding who they are, and knowing that any wrong step taken now will eventually result to something in future which they may not like. So after this discussion with them, particularly your girl child, let them know that they are loved. They don't need a man now or a woman to make them feel loved. Let them understand the importance of loving themselves, finding themselves, valuing themselves, carrying themselves with a lot of pride and dignity. Let them know who they are. And for the boy child, let him know that maturity is not in the number of girls he sleeps with. Let him know that maturity is when he behaves himself in a very good manner. Maturity is when he is able to wait for the right person and at the right time. Maturity is not when he takes advantage of the other girl or tries to do things that will lead him into trouble. Let him know the importance of waiting for the right person to do what is expected of him at the right time. Let him understand the importance of self-control and being able to wait. Let him know the importance of this. I hope with this I'm able to, pass a message across to you today that you need to have this discussion with your teenager. It's a time where there is a lot of rush, where there's a lot of adrenaline, where there's a lot of pressure to do certain things. Help them understand the consequences of what they will do. Help them to love themselves better. And thirdly, help them know that peer pressure will not take them anywhere, only when it is positive. Thank you very much for listening to me today. I hope to see you some other time. Before I end this video, if you have not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and also the notification button. This, of course, should help you get more updates on my videos. You have a great day and I'll see you very soon. Thank you.